Hey, everybody. Welcome to the AAA episode 421, I believe.
No.
Whatever, man. Who's in that tree?
425.
No way. Seriously? That far off?
Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's still pretty close.
Well,
You're within striking distance.
That's not close, man. That's actually pretty far off, unfortunately.
You're in the correct 100.
All right. Yeah.
You're in the correct. You're within 3 of it.
Yeah.
Let me go correct that. Well, and joining me in the sitting room here that's been Christmasificated, Drunklin Sinatra. How you doing, Drunk?
Dude, I am so fucking tired. I dragged my ass to the gym. I was fucking sat there going, oh, am I going to go to the gym? Like, no, come on, Millard. You got a good thing going. You're running the street. You haven't had any days off in weeks. Come on, do it. Man, I just did not want to be there.
Just a slippy boy.
A slippy boy?
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm
slippy.
And neepy, a sleepy.
No, sleepy. I thought you said slippy.
No, sleepy.
Like I just lubed myself up. Grease me up, women!
I grease up to stay awake.
It's disgusting.
Rubbing caffeine on my body.
You know what? I was listening to that story, but at the same time, I was trying to update the number of the stream, and I completely got lost. It started with you were sore to go to the gym, and then somehow ended up with you being greased. I don't know.
Yeah. I like to cover myself in grease, and then climb into a sleeping bag and pretend I'm a slug.
Yeah, slang.
Alan.
How are you?
Alan.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I didn't have OBS open.
Sorry.
I thought that was just an awkward silence.
Alan, appreciate that.
No, yeah, we just decided to fall quiet in unison.
It happens, man. It does happen.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I have fixed Sin's lack of wrench. Yeah, I didn't know that he was unwrenched.
I got de-wrenched. I was demoted.
It's technically a spanner.
I was demoted to regular chat member.
And thank you, Alan, for the $10. Who sympathizes Polly? Alan, how is it that you
kill?
Alan, how did you get the? That's not the donation. It's supposed to show up. That's supposed to be my Chris. What the fuck?
He's overkill. Like they shot him in the chest, and then they shoot him in the head. He's dead.
Hurry.
And then they just like fucking start lead farming. Stop! He's already dead.
No, the squirrel passed away from lead exposure. It's fine.
Natural causes.
Completely natural cause.
Yeah.
All right, so there it is. Thank you very much, Alan. And I'm going to go over here and try and figure out what the hell's going on with my donations. Sinatra, how the hell are you?
Oh, not too bad. I feel like I'm fighting my best off of a sore throat or something in my fucking head. I've had a sinus headache on and off all day. Bit of a scratchy throat, but it's just the season for that shit.
'Tis the season, yeah.
You know what? Same here. And it's specifically on the left side of my head because it's my left sinus. But if I stop thinking about that it's my sinus, it feels like it's just the left side of my head, which makes me think it's a tumor.
Yeah. Standard.
Does that make sense? You following?
Yeah,
It does.
I mean, because
Yeah.
I get fucking just like I think there's just like a nerve pinched in my fucking in my head, and every now and again it just like goes like pain, and I go fuck, but it's not like in my brain. It's on the outside of my skull. However,
Yeah.
I mentioned this on the AAA, and then someone started an account called Drunkle's Brain Tumor, so I appreciated that.
Nice.
Man, if it is cancer, you're gonna be so fucking sorry. Brain tumor.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
This man isn't black. What?
Uncle.
Alan.
It's so.
I fucking love that guy, man.
I know. It's just. there's certain people that just they make the stream wonderful. Apex Algorithm guy's one of my unsung favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Dude is consistent. You got to give him that. He's committed.
He's always there.
I mean, the guy's shown up in like noir bars from like 4 years ago that, like, you know, and just Apex algorithm hit. And oh, hi, you're kind of everywhere, aren't you? I love it.
Oh, I understand his name now.
Consistency, you see? It's the key.
Yeah.
It's the key to branding. It's one of those things about advertising I don't understand.
He made it the gimmick is his entire personality. I respect that. I like a bit of Molly Okami myself.
Oh yeah. Mario, Cammy, patio furniture, Pinky, triad of awesome right there. No, you know.
I mean, Pinky goes without saying, but I've never met a woman called Molly who wasn't hot.
That's true.
Like I've never met a woman called Heather who wasn't fat.
So you've met Molly Okami in real life, and she's hot. That's cool.
No, I've not met Molly. I've met many a Molly. Oof.
Did you say Molly Okami isn't hot?
No, but that's what I'm saying. But I've never met someone called Molly who isn't hot. So
the
I'm
chances
just
are
assuming,
forever in her favor.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm just assuming because she's called Molly that she's fucking sizzling.
This stands to reason. See,
I mean, the math is there.
What's that? Meth is where?
The math is there.
Oh, math.
The law of averages.
Right.
See, this is why you should say maths, guys. You know, there'd be less confusion about
With
do you
meth.
mean mathematics or crystal meth.
Right. Yeah.
Because we call it meths over here, so like crystal meths.
Do you really call it mess?
No.
Well, it's methamphetamines.
I can't believe a thing this fucking guy says.
I'm a hoot.
Yeah. You're going to love our titular article today.
Right. Is it by owls?
Okay, so I got my Christmas donations. I finally got them there set up. I figured out what went on with Alan. No fault of Alan's, of course. But yeah, you can look at them beneath, and they're all specifically labeled with Christmas in caps. And $1, $3, $4, $6.50. Oh, $6.50. I forgot about $6.50. 8 and 10 and anyway, they're all down there. They're all specifically labeled. So yeah, fuck, that took more work than I thought it was going to be because Streamlabs is a bitch, especially Streamlabs browser version. I don't know. I mean, why they got to make my life so hard.
I just went through all that last week, dude. You heard the story. I had to remake every single one.
Pain in the ass.
Oh look, Molly says, "Why, thank you, Drunkle, even though I'm not hot." Well, then change your fucking name.
There's no excuse for this.
You don't deserve it. If you're not hot, Molly, change your fucking name.
I can't wait to see some Christmassy donations. And today is St. Nick's Day, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yesterday was. We'll get into that. Yeah. Yesterday was
There's a St. Nick's Day.
St. Nicholas Day. Yeah, the 6th. Heathen.
I have one because I had to remake everything from scratch. I don't remember if it had gotten played last year or not. But it's my $20.23 one. If it gets played before you leave on Friday, Polly, you will be in love with it. I found this one. I'm like, this is going to be Polly's favorite donation of mine that I have ever made.
Really? Well, that's a bold claim,
Yes.
sir.
It is, and I fully stand by it. If we can see it before you leave on Friday, I think you will absolutely love it.
All right. Looking forward to it.
I don't make that claim lightly.
I will tell you something else. Where's that thing? Oh, wait. Oh, my volume's all crazy low and you guys are crazy high. See, it ain't a pod stream if there ain't volume problems.
Boy,
I know.
We were just talking about this.
I know. Why isn't there just voice
high
leveling? I don't understand it. Is it the voice meters can't help you? Fuck.
I fucking hate it here.
I do. I really do.
That's good. It's almost like she's here.
I know.
Is that good?
Yeah. The Australian spite comes in. It's.
Do you see that meme I sent you this morning about Norway? I sent that to Far too.
You had sent it to me before, and it was just as funny. It was.
Oh, I did. I don't remember that.
Yeah, you have, and I was like, "Holy shit!" It's still as funny as the first time. I had completely forgotten about it. But you sent it to her already.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to. I saved a copy, and I was going to bring it up on Noir Bar. I was like, "Hey,
you still can.
Far, look at this." Yeah, harass her publicly. You know how it is.
She's like, "Oh, I thought you were sending me more of your digital filth because I sent her like screenshots of my phone It's like my text or my email notifications and all that shit where it says I have like 100,000 unread and it just drives her fucking crazy.
Yeah. She's a little
my Discord
touchy
has like
about that.
15,000.
Well, she got all upset when I showed her my screen. And she's like, oh my God, you live in digital filth. Don't you answer anybody's? And it's like, you're assuming I read it. See, those badges mean I haven't read.
Yeah, it means I haven't opened it up on my phone.
Yeah. And in reality, as I try to explain to her, it's like, those aren't DMs, far look. Those aren't people's names. Those are servers. I've tried muting like @all and @all here in Discord servers, and you get the badge number all over the freaking place. And yeah, no, it's no good.
It still sends you a notification.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that. I just ignore them now. Like I've got a couple. The Cream Dream's still going as well, despite our boy Irate Prostate passing on. There's 42 on that one. But then, like, there's also like Sinatra Live and Golf City. It just says 1K plus. Like,
Yes.
it's given up giving me a number.
That's what mine are. I have yours, Polly's, this Discord, the private AAA Discord, and my Discord turned on. And those are the only notifications I check regularly.
Makes sense. Good planning. There it is right there. But, oh, wait, hold on. Oh, holy shit, you can change the size of that? That's awesome. Okay, I just realized I accidentally changed the size of something. There we go. Australians, when they're surprised.
Just gotta rub it.
Norway.
Oh, is that? Oh, okay. Yeah, all right.
Since I can remember, but they're not gonna laugh anymore.
Apex Algorithm guy with the peak Christmas. Well done. Apex Algorithm guy, thank you for the 1075. You made a spanner head? What do I do with this ultimate power? Love you, mate. 7% homo. I'm not gay.
It's better than Fastonius.
Yeah, you're 1% more gay than Festonia, though. It's
Who's not gay?
right. So clearly we've established that 7% and below is not gay.
No, he's not gay. He could say like 100% homo, and he still wouldn't be gay.
Right. So, I mean, Sinatra's not the only one sending funny and disturbing things, because I sent him this.
Oh, this is awful.
It's covered up by Clark Griswold, which is probably a good thing. Homer in AI. Have you seen this struggle?
Reminds me of Lenny. I don't know why. I know it's Homer, but it looks like Lenny.
Yeah.
I have met people who look like this.
It's shocking. I sent it to Far late night, my time, like early afternoon, my time, so that it would be what she saw when she woke up. You never mind what happened there. We just had a time slip. That's what happens when you hit buttons, and it did with the
glitch in the matrix.
Yeah, my big fudgy fingers. Whoops.
Okay.
C. Thomas, thank you for the $1. Polly. CT. Yeah.
All right.
That's how friendly people talk, I'm told.
This
Whoops.
It's a medical thing, isn't it? It's like a scan.
Yeah. Yeah, the MRIs and cat scans, dog scans, everything.
Name 3 more scans.
IR, UV, and
Mechanical.
Yeah.
A mechanical scan?
Yeah, you plug the thing into the engine.
Analog auditory scan. They used to call it a stethoscope.
Ah, you're so old. This guy remembers stethoscopes.
It's been a full year. Gamer Valine, thank you for the $4. Smoked turkey still doesn't stop. Facehugger turkey. No, nothing will though.
No.
Or Hasselback turkey.
Did you say Hasselback turkey?
I did. Those were the exact words I said. Yeah. C. Thomas.
I'm just impressed you know what Hasselback is.
C. Thomas, thank you for the $1. CT is acceptable, Mr. Dub. Dubbenstein.
Wasn't he the guy from
Go ahead.
Baywatch?
No, it's Hasselhoff.
David Hasselback. Yeah,
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
What does Hasselback mean in British parlance?
It's a way of cooking potatoes.
Oh. Like Leonese potatoes?
Like what?
Leonese.
Lebanese?
Leonese.
Leanies?
Leansies.
Is that just what you call potatoes in America? Hey, do you want some of these leanies?
Oh, I can reach this.
No,
I
cut
give you
down
such
on
a
carbs.
shake. I just,
I don't know what you mean.
Leonese potatoes are a expensive way of okay, hold on. How do you spell it?
Leonese leanies.
Potatoes.
I never know if like I put the E in potatoes. You know what I mean?
Look, Leonese potatoes. Okay. In French,
Right.
pommes de guiche refers to a dish of potatoes boiled, then sliced and shallow fried, and then served together with fried onions.
No. A Hasselback potato is when you like you cut into it, but you not like so much that you slice them. You kind of like cut halfway in. You make like half slices in this potato, so it's still whole, but it's got flaps. And then you roast them, and that way, like parts of the inside of the potato get cooked as well, like like the outside will.
Well, see that's yeah. The flaps thing is how you get that goddamn nightmare turkey that Valine is so proud of. That I say looks like a some kind of partially dismembered animal.
That looks that's all right.
That looks all right.
Well, not that. That
Well-
looks like blue waffle.
Well, that's the.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I've never Googled blue waffle, and I never will.
Today's
Yeah,
the
save
day.
No,
Save yourself the displeasure.
no. That looks like it's squeezing its guts out. That looks like a proper swordsman. Like a $100 donation from Rurouni Kenshin. Got a hold of that and just sliced it up, and it's oozing stuffing guts.
Yes.
That is what is inside turkeys. It's stuffing, isn't it? It's just
Hence the name.
natural order.
Yeah. What
Chickens, though.
What is
Nah.
this? Somebody. What have you done to that squash?
They've Hasselbacked it.
This is. Leave it to the British to come up with something like this.
Don't blame that on the British, mate.
I
Must you
don't know
make
who
all
else
food
to
disgusting?
blame.
Turkey is your fucking game, mate. Don't fucking bring that to my fucking house.
So you
The-
guys don't have turkey over there.
We do, but it's not. I mean, you guys take turkey seriously, like deep frying it in a fucking trash can on your front yard.
Right. America.
Yeah, right. See, the turkeys, that's your thing, mate.
Look, I don't understand why you're arguing. Look, we've even got Barry Union Jack to verify this is in fact y'all's thing.
But that's from the Berry universe. That's not the same Britain as my Britain.
It says right here, the English kitchen, right there.
Yeah, but that's in the Berry universe. You can tell by the flag.
Look at. Does this look like natural stuffing to you, Sinatra? Like I know you're not a turkey
No.
dude, but like
It
that
looks
don't look like.
Jello.
Yeah, that don't look like no stovetop stuffing.
Your turn, Theodore. Name all the things that start with the letter M.
Drunkle.
Some drunk Finnish Polyword. Thank you for the $29. It has been a fucking minute since we've seen that one. God damn.
Yeah,
That's good.
absolutely.
Thank you very much, some drunk Finnish Polyword. Some drunk Finnish Polyword. I've had 2 donations. And they just say drunkle and uncle. Like, that's the only messages I've had today.
Do you need more?
No, I'm fine with it, man. Why use many words?
That doesn't look
Few
all
words
right.
do- No, it
Now,
doesn't.
now
It
I'm
looks
just caught
sickly.
looking at stuff. I mean, that just. What did you do to that bird?
They Hasselbacked it.
Oh, stop it, man! It's not. Must
It's not
have-
even. I think that's just a turkey crown as well.
It looks sickly.
It looks like it was sickly and then it died and laid in the sun for too long.
That happens to all of us.
No, most people are
Comes
not
for us
left
all.
out in the sun after they die. Most of us are.
Well, no, not the English. We don't have sun. Even in the Berry universe.
You nobody you know. You just lost all credibility with stovetop stuffing. I was trying to reference. Look, here it is again. The English kitchen. Why do you guys think stuffing looks like this? What have you done?
Berry universe, mate. Don't trust that website. It's propaganda. It's misinformation.
Why is your stuffing green?
It's the sage.
I'm dumbfounded. I wish I had webcam for this stream because
It's a very herby affair.
What? Christmas violence. It's a thing.
Yeah, for hundreds of households across the state.
Right. Yeah, because nobody up in the north of England is violent in their household at any time.
I was just trying to fucking just bond with you here as something American.
Kimberly, thank you for this.
Coming after English stuffing and domestic violence. How dare you? Burn the fucking roast!
And called out the north. You know how it is. I just... Gaverly, thank you for the 650. I'm proud of my nightmare turkey, my turkey hugger, if you will. Yeah, I just... No. Sage and onion goodness. That's way too much sage. It tastes like biting into a spice rack. To the point where it's green? Like, green?
I mean, it's a natural colour.
Yeah,
Lots of things are green. Lots of foods are green, Polly.
I've had this ongoing thing, right?
Not turkeys.
No.
It can be.
Only in an English kitchen.
The English kitchen from the Berry universe. This is nothing to do with me or real England.
Domestic violence is, in fact, a Scottish tradition, says eating ass. Okay. Now I know. It's go home with your munchie box and beat the shit out your wife. Okay. All right.
Yeah, deep fried kebab.
They deep fry kebabs?
Dude, yeah, every time it was in the beginning of one of the Avengers films where is that how you spell kebab?
Thought it was.
Where Vision and Wanda are hiding out in Scotland, and you can tell it is actually Scotland because they're having a conversation outside a fucking takeaway, and it said there's this little sign in the window that says, "Yeah."
Existential dread will be with you through the long, dreary night until the grim, pale milk wash of dawn intones the start of yet another joyless day of your empty, desperate life.
Merry Christmas!
They've been laughing since I can remember, but they're not gonna laugh anymore.
Merry Christmas!
Have some bullets.
And some depression before that. Well, that follows. Alan, thank you for the $10. I got laid off work in October, but just got the call yesterday to start a new job next week. Merry Christmas, guys. Well, congratulations, Alan. That's
result, man. Yeah, good stuff.
The best way possible to get a job is just to get called.
Yeah.
You're sitting at home.
Yeah, it's true.
Watching a AAA. All of a sudden, hey, you want to work?
Ring, ring.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't even get that. It's just my phone rings and they go like, is this Millard? And I go, all I need is a name.
Is that how you answer your phone? Like Agent 47 Dark Assassin?
Not.
Just give me
What?
a name.
No, but it's going to be from now on.
Festonia.
Do you not answer your phone like that?
No, I just answer with acknowledged.
You pick up the phone and say acknowledged?
That's right.
Yes.
Because nobody has my number unless they're calling for someone to die. So it.
I don't answer the phone. Text me, for fuck's sake.
You're fired! This man isn't black! What?
Happy Christmas, Uncle.
Happy Christmas, Alan. God, I love him. I love him so much.
Festonia, thank you for the 1075. Wasn't the American version of the word Hasselback defined as the most fuckable chick on The View?
What?
Ew.
You remember the token conservative they used to have on The View? The little blonde girl?
No.
Yeah. She was Elizabeth Hasselback, I think.
Molly. If she's hot, she's definitely called Molly.
Yeah, well, Molly to her friends, Elizabeth to the public. You know,
of course.
We can't have any old buddy. Okay, let's just for a quick second talk about what is it with green things in Britain.
That's a sauce.
Pistachio.
Right? Yeah, that's your sauce.
That's a deep fried and roasted
green things in Britain. It's only an American would say, "What is it with all your green foods?" Because you've never fucking seen a vegetable, you fat bastards.
Liquid vegetables to dip in?
Vegetables are not only green.
Yeah. What about cauliflower, bigot?
That's just the ghost of broccoli. And
Yeah, but-
cauliflower comes wrapped in leaves as well. Green
Unless
leaves.
it's a pesto sauce, green sauce here isn't really a thing.
Yeah.
Slaying. Alan for 10. Merry Christmas, Sinatra, and to you too, good sir. Thank you very much.
Let's enjoy these, though. Look at that. Japanese style deep fried kebabs. Does anyone deep fry quite like the Japanese with their panko, where it's all like crispy, fantastic like that? I mean,
Where have you two been?
Some good shit, man.
We went to go see Santa. Aww.
And we killed him.
Oh.
Hey, bitches. Sorry for being scarce. I've been living on site since starting the new job. Never thought I'd be working in oil, but here we are. Cheers, Sin, Polly, and fuck the britch. Thank
Oh,
you so
God
much,
damn
Donkey
it.
Punch.
hey, Donkey Punch Bandit.
I'm glad things are going well, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, whoa.
What the fuck? That looks awful.
Yeah, Drunkle, explain this.
Battered sausage.
But why would they call it stoner kebab, like when it's clearly just a gray, depressing English
it's-
sausage?
Dude,
It's
that
not, it's
looks
still-
like Britain skies.
Don't say that is Scottish, mate. Don't ever fucking say that to a Scot. Never.
That
say
looks like
anything
England
like that.
skies.
That's Scotland.
Look at that.
And you're gonna have to put in like the inflection as well. It's not a stoner kebab. It's a stoner kebab.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that totally
Stoner.
doesn't look like a log of deep fried shit in the back there at all.
That looks awful.
I know.
Holy shit.
It's the Scots for it. It's so cold up there. They need a steady supply of fried foods.
Don't they dust their fries with salt and pepper? Like they're just sitting there all lonely and pathetic and bare.
I mean, they're chips. And he's got. I'm guessing that's a chili sauce right there as well in the pot.
Dude, this thing looks awful.
Yeah, it's the depressing Scottish gray of that sausage cut on the angle so you can see more surface area of the depression.
Everything looks like that in Scotland, though. It's just like that kind of like lighting is everywhere.
Oh.
If you bring that over the border, the moment it goes over Adrian's wall, it looks fucking fantastic.
Really? It's like somebody
I don't know,
just
probably.
turned the saturation up or, on everything?
Yeah, right?
They took off the fucking monochromatic filter.
Yeah. So I was thinking the other day, are we like completely missing the angle? I mean, we've all gone and at least for a second looked at our YouTube analytics. Now, our YouTube analytics, like I don't understand all that. Like click-through rate, what a lying statistic that is.
Yeah, I have no idea what any of that means.
Man, I did the deep dive, so to speak, on what the hell click-through rate is. Like, chat, there's this statistic that YouTube really pushes on its back end. Well, that made him sound like gay rapist, didn't it?
It's all facts, though.
Gay people can rape too. We're an equality podcast.
Okay, anyway. They really push that click-through rate statistic on you like it's the most important thing in the world. So I wanted to understand it. What was going wrong is that I wasn't being cynical enough. It's important to them. It's how likely somebody is to click onto another video, not necessarily yours, anyone's, after watching yours. So it's site retention for them. So they push it on you because it helps their overall retention. Get it?
That makes sense.
The bastards. It's like, why do I care about this number? Why are you putting it in my face so much? But anyway, we both know that mobile devices are 80 plus, if not more, % of viewers.
Do we?
Well,
We both know. There's three of us here.
We all triad
You're
know.
out because of the green sauce, aren't you? That's what's going on. You fucking colorism.
It is known thrice over currently that.
I admit, I always love a thrice in a sentence. You know I do.
Well,
That's the way to my heart.
For me, it's the Oxford comma.
That's a good one.
Yeah. You can't hear it, but you can feel it. When somebody speaks.
I can hear it.
You can hear an Oxford comma being spoken?
I can hear it, yeah.
Maybe it's because you're so close to Oxford. I don't know.
Jesus Christ, that's a good point.
Yeah, a school formerly known as. Yeah. Anyway,
It's also a place.
a place formerly known as a school. That would be a better way to put it.
And publishers of dictionaries as well.
Yeah.
Some dictionaries, yeah.
Situationship, their word of the year.
Anything but Riz.
Yeah. No, wait, shit. It was Riz. Situationship was like 2 or 3. That's right. I try not to pay attention to that. It's always depressing. Wait till
It
we
is. Last year it was Goblin mode. Fucking hell.
Fuck,
It's
really?
not as sexy as you think.
No, so I mean, here's my thing. Do we worry about like the visual look of it too much when we're mostly in people's pockets? Hello from your pocket. Your pants are talking to you.
That's us.
There's a load of spare change down here.
Yeah, what the hell?
Smells.
Why is it so much lint? Wash your clothes.
Take a shower.
No, but I mean, for real
Bed
though. I mean,
bugs.
look at this. I had the workman come in and install a second window. Thank you for paying attention for all of the hard labor that I put forth to the sitting room, you bastards.
You added a fucking window and you want us to be like, ooh.
Now, do you know how hard it is to get carpenters in during the holidays on little
I
notice?
just do it myself, man. I do it myself.
I wanted you to see
I'm a manly man.
the beautiful mountainous forested region behind the sitting room. You come all the way out here, you might as well get a look. And
I guess.
Yeah, what do you mean? You guess? You know? Look out that window and tell me you don't feel Christmassy. And
I do. I feel very Christmas.
You know, and I made sure to give you guys the double candle centerpiece, the single I was willing to take over there, along with the ivy and the holly.
Why is there 4 plates?
Because there's 4 chairs and we might find some guests arriving. It hasn't happened yet, but it doesn't mean it won't.
One's for Santa.
In any case, who feels like some schnoosh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let me see.
I forget we do that sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Spectral Umbreon shows up just in time for the schnooze. It's almost like he avoids it, like the whole stream, just until like now. You know? All right. Massachusetts dad believed to accidentally have stabbed himself to death with a knife he was wearing on a lanyard around his neck. Merry Christmas.
Why?
I-
Why?
Mostly
That's not where knives go.
it was mostly his wife.
I hate the word lanyard.
Lanyard.
Yeah.
Well, say it like an American. Lanyard.
Lanyard.
Yeah, there you go. That's getting it. Don't look at the letters. Feel your way through it.
No, I don't want to touch the word lanyard. I hate it.
Well, you're saying
I hate it.
You're saying it like it's 2 separate words. LAN, new word, YARD. Okay, the place that
I'll just say it lanyard.
the place that Americans have with grass, that's a yard.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
And then land of the free.
right.
The land of the free, yes.
Okay, are we sure it's lanyard? It could be like
It's
lanyard.
I'm trying to tell you, it is not lanyard. It's lanyard.
But no, you're just saying it in an American accent. We're saying the same thing, just with different accents.
See,
What happens?
What you call an American accent is in fact clarity, and
It's not, is it?
but it is.
It's not, is it? Nobody got time for that. So, you know.
See, I don't know.
I've seen some news reports, man.
Sin, I think that it should become globally recognized. I just came to this conclusion over the weekend listening to Sam fuck around on Noir Bar. You know how like Americans get made fun of, especially of the African American variety, that end every sentence with "nah, I mean."
Yeah.
Right. Okay. As if the British don't have that, isn't it?
In it.
Isn't it? Yeah.
In it, yeah.
Bruv.
It's bro. Oh, yeah, bruv. Yeah, no, you're right,
Mate.
actually, yeah. I mean, but then this is, besides in it, this is of the African English variety.
Well, I just in it.
Is bruv. Blood. Man, them.
So this, you've seen the little lanyard knives, right? The little.
No, I didn't know that was a thing.
I was talking to the fellow freedom possessor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
like
right.
the little pocket knives, yeah.
Nah, come on, bin that knife, drunkle. You don't need it.
You're not allowed to have it.
I need a license for a spoon.
I just remember those little, whatever, garbage pail container receptacles that said bin that knife to try and get everyone to throw their knives away. And the trash heap of shanks that were inside that thing. And it's like, wow. And I'm sure all the ethnic gangs were the first to bin their knives too.
They
course.
actually collected all the knives, and then an artist made a fucking angel statue out of the knives. It is fucking awful.
Are you serious?
I am serious, man.
That is
like, look that
hilarious.
shit up.
Yeah,
It
of course.
tours around Britain as well. It's like, hey guys, don't stab people. Like, I don't need. No one likes getting stabbed. We didn't need a reminder of this. You know. I mean, I was walking through the fucking city centre coming from the fucking hospital. The guy just went, "Excuse me, bruh, can I talk to you for a second?" I went, "No." Because I can see on his fucking t-shirt, it says, like, you know, fucking stop knife crime, UK. I'm like, dude, you don't need to campaign to me. I'm already against knife crime. I'm not walking
That's how
down
you
the-
should start responding to those people. You're like, I'm not the demographic you need to talk to.
Right.
I can't believe
Fucking love knives.
I can't believe I typed in knife angel into DuckDuckGo and I got knife angel statue tour dates. You weren't kidding. Holy shit.
No, man, I'd never joke about the knife angel.
For God's sake, chat, look at this thing.
Guys, stop stabbing people. We'll get more knife angels.
Look at the hands. They're reaching out. Give me more of your
it's just like-
knives.
Why?
Do not crime. Exactly, push button. Exactly. Holy
Crime
shit.
bad, don't.
But, you know, on that note, the only crime here was against good sense. A Massachusetts man believed to have died over the weekend by accidentally stabbing himself with a knife attached by a lanyard around his neck. That body of that there Patrick Kenny, 42, was found on Saturday night in the parking lot of the Kowloon restaurant in Sagasol, Massachusetts, located about 10 miles north of Boston.
I don't like the he's believed to have died. Like, is he dead or not?
Well, see, we've got more than one story that follows this path. I'm not certain.
Oh,
That was
right.
like, okay, let's just say that Drunkle was wearing a pocket knife lanyard. You know, it's in a little Kydex sheath. You know, they click in. Sin, you know what I'm talking about, right? And let's say I saw this thing around his neck and thought, here's my chance. And I grab it and stab him. And then he dies. And I'm like, oh shit, he just leaned over and just, you know, shanked himself in the chest. It's not my fault. I was just watching it. How do you know that an angry bystander didn't stab him out?
You gotta do better.
Why am I the one getting stabbed here?
You know what you did.
It's a more believable scenario.
Is it?
Isn't it? Moving along.
No, it's not.
I-
It's not a question. It's like it's an affirmative part of the statement, isn't it? It's like, know what I mean. I had an old drug dealer, man. He used to it astounded us how much he said, "You get me," to the point, like, you know, you're talking to him for 10 minutes and everyone in the car is fucking counting the amount of times he says, "You get me." Man, it was like fucking cigarettes. See, the guy just could not fucking stop. He was addicted to saying, "You get me."
Are you taking a, you know what I'm census?
Isn't it?
It's not loading. I saw it pop up.
So
but
did
it's
I.
not-
Was there supposed to be sound with that? Oh yeah, the crowd, right? The little bit of a
Yeah,
roar of the
it's
crowd.
just a little guitar riff.
Okay.
How did you like those big kahuna, Sanute, since the missus didn't want any? She liked those elves shitting even less. That is amazing donation, and the big kahuna was delicious. Thank you very much.
I quite like the film.
Big Kahuna?
Yeah.
Argument on a plane
track
causes
to
flight
the-
from Orlando to divert to Jacksonville when bomb threat was mentioned. Now,
Oh, they just said the word bomb and they're like, right, turn the plane around.
well, see, that's what I thought. You know, like that old joke, never yell out hello to your friend Jack in an airport. Hi, Jack! Because you know, it
Yeah.
just won't go well.
Salutations, Jack.
Yeah. But that's, I read the story. Drunk will read the stories. Because this is where you find out stuff like this.
All right. Two people were arrested after a flight from Orlando was diverted Tuesday.
No,
You get
not
me?
now. On Mondays. Like before Monday's show. Read. We'll talk later. Okay. One passenger said a man told the woman that he was arguing with that he wanted to get out the plane. The flight was in the air for 45 minutes, according to passengers, when the captain decided to divert the plane to Jacksonville around 5:30 p.m. because the word bomb was mentioned in an argument. This is the argument. The people were talking about or claiming the other person had a bomb during their flight. The people around them heard the word bomb, reported to the airline, and they were obligated to land the plane. 2 people were sitting on a plane arguing that the other one, in fact, had a bomb with them.
So they were arguing about bombs.
Correct.
And they were a married couple.
Holy shit!
Like,
How
it's not, they said like
Okay.
somebody when the word bomb was heard. They say it throughout the article like 2-3 times, and then you read this one sentence right here. This is like how it actually happened. No, it's not like somebody said, "Honey, be careful. I'm gonna go over to the lavatory and drop a bomb." Like that didn't. No one said you got to check out my new playlist. It's the bomb. Like no. Did you hear Polly on Wednesday? He really bombed. Like no, that.
Nobody says that because it's not true.
I don't know. Those first 2 laid flat. That's called bombing, man. But in any case, they really were arguing with the other. Like, no, they were correct, I think, to land the plane when 2 people on the plane are pointing at each other going, "You got a bomb." "No, you're the terrorist. You got a bomb." Yeah, land the fucking plane.
This makes sense to me.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't actually expect it to go there. But, they were right to do it. I half expected it to turn into
rare that they're right about shit like this too.
Right? Remember that jackass YouTube so-called prankster Adam Sella, who gets on a plane, starts yelling in Arabic as a quote social experiment?
No.
Yeah. Okay. So he did, and afterwards claimed, "Oh, hey, you know what? I got on this plane, and this is how racist everyone is, how Islamophobic everyone is. I was just speaking to my friend quietly in Arabic, and they, security and whatnot, and they were waiting for us at the airport when we landed, and security wanted to talk to us." And then his friend showed the video of what they actually did. Dude, when you stand up and start screaming at everybody in fucking Arabic, I'm talking like some shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, like Arabic.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Lots of you'd think a Scotsman was there, that kind of,
But anything, did you see, or do you have the article of the guy who crashed the plane?
Oh, yeah. He or tried to, you mean?
No, successfully. He was a YouTuber who successfully crashed a plane for views.
Oh, no.
He got 6 months in the federal pen.
Wait a minute, I do have that story.
Oh.
Maybe.
Well, okay.
When we get there, you let me know. You'll know which one when we're there.
Yes.
Right. I know the one you mean, Sin. He just fucking bailed out of the plane mid-flight, didn't he?
Well, we'll see when we get there.
Well, I'm assuming that because this was ages ago, so I'm assuming the story is about the fucking sentence he was given.
Is didn't it the same as isn't it? Didn't it?
No, because didn't it is didn't it, but that ends with a question mark, whereas in it isn't a question. It's just like, now I mean.
It's okay. Western Australians, I've just realized in this conversation, also have that. It's simply, yeah. For real.
Yeah.
I can't do the accent, but they end the sentences with comma, yeah, period.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was listening to Far and her sister talk. Holy shit. Every fucking sentence. They're your people. Aussie teen hospitalized.
No, we got rid of them. Man.
Speaking of our Anglosphere friends way down south, Aussie teen hospitalized after putting deadly beach creature in his pocket. Did you hear about this?
Beach creature.
Yeah.
Beacher.
Look at this poor bastard. Man, like he for real.
Oh, is that a blue octopus?
That's right. The blue ringed
man.
The blue ringed octopi. There's the little guy, right?
Yeah.
And if that doesn't say don't touch me, nothing will.
Man, yeah, cute as hell. They're tiny little things, but they will fuck you up.
Look at that.
99% of cute sea creatures just want to kill you.
It's true, yeah.
Yeah, they are rare as hell, and somehow there is no antidote for the deadly toxin to the blue-ringed octopus. When they do bite, yeah, they bite you. That's it.
I don't, because it's Australians. Like, do they not like get taught in school of like things not to fuck around with because
get
they
taught
will
that
kill
in
you?
school.
No, but this is Australia. If they were to teach Australian children to not fuck with things that are going to be dangerous to them, it would be don't go outside.
I guess it'd be easier to say, like, here's a list of things you can touch.
Right. The sand. But don't go too deep because there's scorpions. I
don't like scorpions.
But
nobody does.
It's like a cross. I'm sure someone does. They're like a cross between spiders and nightmares.
That's a good point. Yeah, they are. But this poor kid. I mean, do you know how rare they are? The blue-ringed octopuses.
I read something recently about the plural. I think it's octopod.
Octopod? That makes sense.
Because octopus isn't a Latin word,
Yeah.
so it wouldn't end in I.
Yeah, there was an extremely
I think it's Greek.
pedantic dude that, like, of all people, could not. I've never met anybody that couldn't stand being corrected on his grammar or pronunciation or something more than this dude. And somebody said, he said octopuses, and someone went octopi. He walked away. And then he came back like 10 minutes later with his laptop in hand and read out this fucking article about the
Nice.
Latinization with I and how it works and what.
Imagine
like this
living
guy.
like that.
Right? Yeah. It's
every
I
day.
like this guy.
with one finger in the air as if he was like making a political proclamation.
He was
you know,
actually-ing.
He did. It was. We kind of sat. There's three of us. We sat there dumbfounded because it was in my office. It was shared with one of the other people who were there. He walked away, and when he came back, he stood in the threshold of the doorway with his finger in the air, the other hand holding his Apple MacBook Air, and reading aloud this lengthy article. We all just kind of stared at each other. Like, it took a good 30 seconds to realize what he was doing. Everyone had forgotten
This is
and
a
moved on.
determined man.
Well, it's more like it's sad. It's like Drunkle said, the best revenge possible is just to let him keep living that way. It's horrible. Like,
Blue Ring Octopus for $1 said, Skoden fucker. Thank you.
all right. Texas high school sends black student back to in-school suspension over his locks hairstyle.
What is that how you spell locks?
In this context, yes.
Huh.
Yeah. You can is a better way to say it.
But should you?
Yeah.
Capital B black as well.
Of course. I think Microsoft autocorrects for that now, actually.
Oh, God, no.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. A Texas high school student sent a capital B black student back to in-school suspension Tuesday for refusing to change his hairstyle in a months-long standoff.
What the fuck? Months long?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, man.
That-
Come on, let's come up with a definition for it
yeah,
real quick.
That does not look like months long. It looks like months long. You know what I mean?
Don't need editors. A months long is when you throw something really fucking far. You months longed it.
Abacus nailed it already. Was it hair, though? No, it wasn't about his hair. But I would also make it about my hair. He spent more than 80% of his junior year outside of his regular classroom. Yeah, the dude just didn't want to go to school. It becomes clear. He had violated their tardiness rule. He had violated their dress code. He had violated every code that you can violate. And then in addition, yes, boys cannot wear their hair longer than such a way. If you let it down, it will go past a certain point or whatever. Like past
dress code.
Like past your shoulders. Yeah. So it's a good dress code. And it's like, so yeah, white dudes who wear that man bun, that doesn't pass muster either. And it's like, it doesn't matter if your hair is braided up, bro. The point is, if you let it loose, will it fall longer? That's what the code says. It's not racist. You just need an excuse to stay out of school.
Well, my
That's what
favorite
it
thing
sounds
is he spent 80% of his junior year outside of his regular classroom. Right, so he's playing hooky constantly. And then as soon as the school go, right, fuck you, man, just don't bother coming in. He's like, oh, no, racist.
Yeah, how do you know that Texas isn't particularly racist? Well, it's like he was first pulled from the classroom in the Houston area school after school officials said this is a complete misrepresentation from AP News. Notice this isn't a Texas area report. This is just Associated Press fucking around. It's like he was first pulled from the classroom again. Like he had already been out for tardiness, dress code, you name it, again and again. And this is the first day he's back, and he shows up with his hair long again. And it's like,
it's usually black women that are on the receiving end of the hair conversation, though.
I don't think anyone actually is on the receiving end of the hair conversation. Like, you go, oh, we're not allowed to wear our natural hair to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. The thing that kills me is like okay, after school, then this makes it sound like they just walked into the classroom and grabbed this poor kid up and took him out and said, well, it's because of your hair. No. This is, he had only been back for a few minutes. It was almost like it was purposeful and he knew it was going to happen or something. Okay, so,
I just looked it up, and months long is actually a word.
it shouldn't be. That's my position.
I agree. I agree with you there. Yeah.
I mean, we've forlorn fortnight and somehow months long is the thing. Come on.
You got a problem with Fortnite?
Not at all. No, we've moved beyond it in America, and I think we need to bring it back. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, right.
Oh, we got to bring it back.
Yeah. Oh, come on. There's lots of times you need to say 2 weeks. Think about it. To have a word like fortnight.
I do have the word fortnight. I mean, it's in common parlance over here. We've never been happier.
So, his braided locks fell below his eyebrows and earlobes that violated the district's dress code. And they don't say, how. Again, AP News. His family argues the punishment violates the Crown Act, which became law in Texas in September and is intended to prohibit race-based hair discrimination. They actually have an act in Texas referred to as the Crown Act that's directly about race-based hair discrimination. And you're still claiming they're discriminating about you because of your hair. Come on. I mean, they laid out the reasons why. And then my favorite part of the whole story, Drunkle, this is why you read the story. This happened at Barbers Hill High School.
Oh, fantastic. Yes.
Shit.
Oh, that is perfect.
TA noticed it. Good for you, man. I just looked up and saw that. Barbers Hill, Lamau. Absolutely. That's the best part of the whole story.
Excellent. I'm so pleased.
So stupid. I love it. That's exactly my level of humor right there.
That is how you know we are living in a simulation. Like there was a plane, right? It didn't take off of the runway. It just went off of the edge of the runway and into the water, right? The plane was called Poseidon.
Nice.
I fucking love this shit, man.
So, okay, moving on. Oh, wait. CNN won't let me view their articles because I'm running ad block and script and no script? Oh, okay, well, fuck you then. Nothing lost. Moving on. Miserable bastards. Seriously, like CNN, have we lost anything? No, is my point.
You didn't actually have an article, did you? You just brought this
No,
up.
no.
Fuck you, CNN.
I saw an article and I thought, oh, I want to click. Yeah, I think I'm going to use that for AAA. And it said browser blocked. And I'm like, you know what? That's the story. Because are you kidding me? CNN, you expect people to have to watch ads to read your shit? It just ain't that good. You need to get a grip on yourself and who you are.
Metro does that here as well. It's like, well, you notice you're using an ad blocker. Oh, right. Okay, I'll just find it somewhere else then, Metro.
Exactly. Moving on. Fuck you. Charges reduced for Alaska Airlines pilot accused of attempting to cut plane's engines. Is this the guy?
No.
Shit. Okay, this is another guy.
No, actually, because I this is recently because I brought up this in an article. He is being done for like fucking 200 accounts of attempted manslaughter.
Right. So got 2 update articles today, and I thought this one we were talking about, and I didn't want to spoil ahead of time. This is an update for it. Check what happened to this guy. Okay, a grand jury reviewing the case issued an indictment Monday charging Alaska Airlines pilot Emerson with 83 misdemeanor accounts of recklessly endangering another person, where he was previously charged with 83 counts of attempted murder.
I mean, that's more like it, isn't it, really? You're trying to turn off the plane mid-air, mate.
Right. Yeah.
That is attempted murder.
The minimum penalty that he's looking at is 7.5 years for them misdemeanors because there's 83 of them. I don't know.
I don't think that doesn't add up, really, does it? Like, it's 83 counts of attempted murder, mate. Fuck.
How did a grand jury hear evidence of an airplane? So basically, a tube with a little bit of thrust and some wings. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
At 30,000 feet, think that it was just reckless endangerment that somebody cut the thrust. What makes you think that an aluminum tube falling from 30,000 feet would only endanger their lives, not definitely fucking kill them?
That seems malicious, almost.
Yes. Almost like a murder charge is justified or something. The pilot and co-pilot managed to wrest control of the handles from Emerson and remove him from the cockpit in the general seating area. Drunko, remember they actually had to fight him? He wanted to sit there and stop anyone from re-engaging the engines.
So they just chunk of people that he just tried to kill.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean,
planes don't have, like, little brigs, do they? They should lock him in the toilet or something.
A little brigs should be a thing that planes have.
That's not completely crazy, actually. I mean, ships have brigs.
Plale?
I've watched Star Trek. They do.
They do, yeah.
Yeah. And in a statement, defense attorney Noah Horse said Emerson believed he was trapped in a dream and was simply trying to wake up.
That'll do it.
Oh, is he one of those motherfuckers that's like on Ambien?
But no, because he wasn't being racist at the time.
Oh.
There has been like a spate of articles of pilots doing weird things, though, haven't there? Like that one who just like fucking did a load of mushrooms and snorted cocaine off of someone's tits.
Well, he's just living the dream, that guy.
It's the Mile High Club.
There it is. Jim Beam. Didn't he say it was from his sleep medicine? Yeah. But you got to say something. It's like when you're a cop and you're fucking around with your gun in your house because you're a jackass and you fucking shoot yourself. What do you say when you go to the hospital? It went off when I was cleaning it.
When I was cleaning it, that's right, yeah.
What else are you going to say? When you try and kill 83 people and you're rested, from your seat and brigged up in the lavatory, what else are you going to say other than it was the Ambien? I also hurled racial epithets at my mailman for no reason, Yeah,
you have to make sure to do that so it's square.
You get a bottle of ketchup stuck in your ass. What do you say? I fell on it.
Right. Yes. Moving on. 2 new North Carolina laws change fentanyl fines, concealed carry rules, and why do you have to show the pink Kydex holster, you bastards?
It's an equality podcast.
Yes.
Do you have a Kydex holster, Sin? No?
For a moment, I thought you were talking to me. Of course you fucking would.
I don't know. You might have a holster. I'm assuming those aren't illegal.
I don't even have a knife on a lanyard.
Oh, shit. Lanyard.
Lanyard.
Yeah.
Wilmington, North Carolina. I've been there.
Is it the land of wonder and dreams that I've heard?
It was a very rich area. Big houses. Lots of big houses.
Huh.
Yeah.
So, previously,
on
the bill, which is particularly Senate Bill 41, introduced by State Senator Danny Britt Jr., is now in effect. It passed. So the fentanyl fines for simple possession, it tightened up all the laws and loosened up all the laws that need tightening and loosening, in my humble American opinion. You were allowed, there was no prohibition in any case against, bring your concealed carry firearm to church with you, to any place of worship. It just never was prohibited. Right. But some places of worship, because it is North Carolina, and they are a God-fearing people, they have places of worship that are attached to schools. Because they'll have chapels off of Catholic schools. They'll have, again, chapels, small churches attached to parochial schools and things like that, right?
Yeah.
And so, no, because by state law, you can't bring your concealed carry firearm into a school. So I can't bring it into a house of worship that's attached to a school? No, you cannot. Well, now you can. Okay, so it's like, okay, what's the problem, right? Yeah, well, the gun grabbers have a huge fucking problem. It's the idea that we would make it easier to have access to guns, period, around any area where children seem likely is a very short-sighted pursuit to me.
This is very fucking vague.
It's a dangerous bill that puts
seem likely.
Yeah, it's a dangerous bill that puts lives at stake that can be avoided. It seems to be prioritizing the gun lobby over children and family. What in the hell are you talking about?
It's like a weather warning. Caution, children likely.
Hotman says the staggering number of youth that have died from gun violence in the past decade, she believes that this bill ignores that. Okay, that is a horrible sentence, by the way. You people who wrote this, you ended with a prep. Anyway, the children that died from gun violence, let's just say that if you eliminate certain demographics from that statistic and eliminate concealed carry handgun holders, oh, wait, there weren't any.
Well,
How many
there's
concealed-
two words there, isn't there? It's the gun isn't the problem, it's the violence.
But, yes. It's like, Drunkle, you know how to, like, statistically identify people that are very unlikely to shoot someone without just cause? Concealed carry
They're
permit
white.
holders.
Yep. Donkey Punch for 5. To answer Polly's question, yes, Drunkle has a holster. It's very fleshy and it specifically holsters cocks. Okay, it's just his mouth.
Wow. You read
Come on,
that.
Lee.
Holy shit.
Come and be my little holster.
I haven't heard.
Yeah, you're a little holster boy.
I haven't heard cock holsters since fucking what's his name? The late night so-called comedian.
Jimmy Fallon.
Colbert. Stephen Colbert. Remember that when he called Trump Putin's cock holster?
No, but it sounds all right.
Yeah. And it's like, doesn't that violate standards and practices? Of course it does. Did he get fined for it? Of course he didn't.
No, different.
Yeah.
Different rules.
Of course. Because Trump was the target. It was a political speech thing. That's actually what they backed it up with. It's like, really? Can I use whatever language I want as long as I wrap it up in some politics? Cool. But anyway, this bugs the shit out of me because it's
You can, as long as it's not about Hillary Clinton.
They're increasing the fine imposed on persons convicted of trafficking in heroin, fentanyl, or carfentanil.
What the fuck is that?
I have no idea.
It's doing fentanyl while you're driving.
Yeah. It's a 900% increase from 50 grand to 500 grand. Yeah, and
Yeesh.
it's called an epidemic. You know, you shut the whole world down for a bad flu.
Cold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally, you shut the whole world down. And it's like, are people going to die from the flu? Yes. Are people dying from fentanyl? Oh my, fuck yes.
More.
Yeah. Are we going to secure our borders over it? No.
No.
What are you on Ambien? That'd be racist.
What are you on, AMP?
All right, enough about America. Let's talk about some stupid foreigners, shall we?
What are you, homosexual, Taylor? You saving up to be Jewish?
How have I never heard that?
You never heard that? That's good.
Dude, it's Platoon. It's one of the greatest movies ever.
I totally forgot about that line. That's great. You know why Platoon's awesome? Is it has Keith David in it. He's not only a great voice actor,
Yes.
he's a great screen actor too.
He is.
Yeah.
I like a bit of Keith David. He was the vice president in Saints Row 4.
Right. And physically too.
And
Like not
wasn't
just
he the
voiced. He
president
looks
in,
like him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't he the president in Rick and Morty?
Yes, he was. That's right.
Yeah,
when the aliens came and get shifty. Swifty, rather. That's
Swifty.
yeah, get swifty. Drop your pants and shit on the floor.
I'm Mr.
Gotta get Swifty
Bulldog.
in here.
He's
Mr.
also
Bulldog.
in season 6 of Community, which is one of my favorite shows.
I love that you guys know Keith David's work. That's fantastic. Yeah,
Oh,
he's the
yeah.
man.
Yeah, fucking hell. I mean, excellent voice actor. There was a whole documentary episode that he narrated about a big pillow fight, which was just awesome. And,
Every now
he's
and then I
in,
catch him
Saints
doing a
Row.
documentary. I've caught like 2 or 3. Yeah, I'm glad he's doing the work, man, because it brings authority.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the voice of Goliath from Gargoyles.
Yep.
There's actually an achievement or a trophy in Saints Row 4, which is unavoidable because it's just at the very beginning of the game where it just says, like, oh, you've unlocked Keith David as your VP.
Nice.
Wow. Gayest person on YouTube, carfentanil is an incredibly potent opioid, way stronger than fentanyl. Way stronger than fentanyl. So it's sort of like a fentanyl opioid singularity. It's stronger than
Fentanyl plus. Yeah.
I mean,
Truck fentanyl is insane.
I'm just sitting there thinking about way stronger than fentanyl. Like fentanyl, people carry on and on about it, like doctors and shit. It's like, okay, here's the
Yeah, it's like the strongest shit.
Yeah. So if you go stronger than that, like you're like folding space and time to create extra compressed opioids. What? Fuck.
Oh, he was Flame King in Adventure Time, Drunkle.
Was he?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Not me looking over his IMDb.
Oh yeah.
No. I mean,
And there's Carol Soldier where it's like, and Goliath from Gargoyles. I remember the first thing that made me notice Keith David way back in the day was the HBO animated Spawn series. And I'm like, who the fuck is doing that voice of
Yeah.
Spawn? That is fucking amazing voice. Like it's deep but
He was
gravelly
small.
and like incredible. And
Yeah.
looked it up and I'm like, Keith David. I'm like, the dude from Platoon? Like it was then, yeah.
He was Lana's dad in Archer.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah.
And-
Zed Hero in the chat says Keith David participated in the greatest on-screen fight in They Live.
Yeah.
He was in They Live?
See, I didn't. I just looked it up. Yes, he was.
And a tragically underused character in Roadhouse, of all things. The fucking guy's in Roadhouse. He's got like 3 lines. He's a bartender. We're running low on whiskey. That's one of his lines.
Aren't we all?
Hair of the dog that bit you.
Right. Okay, so a toaster placed under a car to heat up the battery likely sparked a fire in Denmark, police say.
No, really? No.
Wow. Just, bro, don't do that. I got nothing.
Do that.
Danish police issued a warning to drivers, urging them to refrain from using toasters to warm their electric vehicle batteries.
There's a difference between like issuing a warning. Hey, drivers, don't stick a toaster in your engine. There's a difference between that and mind your head signs. You know, I think we need a middle ground, and this ain't it.
The police strongly discourage such practices, emphasizing the sensitivity of electric vehicle batteries to temperature variations, which adversely affect their efficiency and their explodability.
Explodability.
It doesn't say that.
But it should.
Might as well.
Yeah, I did. Electric vehicles, the future. Remember them Nordic countries? They can teach us the ways of the future and how to live. I just love the idea of a guy with an extension cord in snowy Denmark in the morning, 6 a.m. It's dark as hell. He knows his car's not going to start because he bought some fucking EV. So he slides his toaster under there with his extension cord, running out his front door, and pushes down the little button. Next thing he knows, boom.
Now,
He thinks the Muslim immigrants are at it again. Like it just.
I'm not asking specifically about England. I mean the whole of Europe. Are garages a very big thing there?
Yards aren't. Why would garages be?
Well, we have gardens. We call them gardens. Well, we don't call them garages. We call them car holds.
Of course.
It's garage. Yeah, of course. I can't really speak for the rest of Europe, but yeah, of course they're fucking garages. You think we just like put all of our cars in just one big pile until we need them?
No, I thought you just left them out on the street. It doesn't snow much there.
It doesn't snow in Europe.
No, there. Now I'm talking specifically about Britain.
Now you okay?
Wow.
I mean, yeah, even England has a lot of garages attached to homes, which very often, I mean, in London, is a one-bedroom flat, $2,500 a month.
Wow.
Pounds.
What is that?
No, Deutschmarks. What the fuck?
Well, I don't know. I thought maybe you made the
$2,500 Great British
conversion.
pound.
What the fuck?
$3,100.
There you go. That's why I wanted to know because I know the pound and the conversion is crazy town.
$3,100 for a one-bedroom
in London.
In London?
Wow.
That's got to be like, how are all those
the most expensive, right?
Totally not anti-Semitic protesters affording to live there that just arrived last week? How are they affording that? Like, you must be talking about like the rich area of London, right?
I mean, just London in general.
Jeez.
I don't
London
like London.
calling
I don't like London.
from the faraway horde.
Yeah.
Need a crusade.
Go we.
Get my
Shadowclaw, thanks for the $1. Isn't Keith David the one who yells in a scene, "Welcome to hell, motherfuckers"?
Yes.
Tales from the Hood.
Yeah, that's Tales from the Hood.
I know that because of T-Tac's Twitch channel.
That just popped up on my feed the other day. It was one of the TikToks or whatever. It was him yelling that.
Yeah. We love T-Tac. If someone subscribes, then that video plays. And someone came in and,
that's right.
Donated like 200 gift subscriptions, and this thing just kept playing over and over and over.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
And speaking of which, yes, all the Christmas donations are down there and all of their fun stuff, as well as all the regular ones. You know which one I haven't seen in a hot minute when I was up? The Goodfellow Otter. Remember?
That's a good one.
It's adorable. He's angry. And it goes across the table at someone. I saw it there and I was like, holy shit, that thing hasn't been hit in like 6 months or more. In any case, moving along. Boom. Okay, speaking of things that you shouldn't do. Okay, man dies on his way home from Panera after having 3 charged lemonades.
What the fuck is a charged lemonade? I look, I'm against the grain on this. I heavily fucks with a Panera bread bowl.
How's that a
good shit?
Why is that against the grain? If people told you not to?
Because people hate Panera. They go, it's overpriced hospital food. No, the bread bowls are fucking delicious.
Overpriced
Shut up, you know it, and I know
food. Okay, well that's funny. It just it's their charged lemonade are just heavily caffeinated lemonades. That's it.
Oh, so this is another I ate 16 one-chip challenges and died. Now I'm surprised.
You know what? That's exactly it. Because when we go down here, a second person has died after this pisses me off.
A second person?
Yeah, a second person ever. Dennis Brown fell dead on a sidewalk from cardiac arrest while walking home from Panera on October 9th. Before he left the restaurant, he had ordered a charged lemonade and had 2 refills. A charged lemonade, one of them is, was it half of your maximum daily allowable dose of caffeine, and he had 3.
And he was
okay, so one is half. I feel like this guy must not have been a big caffeine drinker. I don't know what the daily allowable dose for caffeine is, but
oh, there it is. Okay,
so
a 20-ounce contains 260 milligrams of caffeine. The large, the 30 ounce, which is the large, is 390. Depending,
actually says that on the photo.
How much is in a cup of coffee?
How much is in a coffee?
That's a good question.
Depends on the bean?
It does. How darkly roasted it is. Damn right.
Yeah.
Caffeine and coffee average. 100 milligrams.
100 milligrams.
So I am on a kick right now where I'm rotating supplements. I am rotating off of my pre-workout.
Mm-hmm.
Now for my pre-workout, I take Bucked Up Woke AF.
Right.
And that is
it's called Woke AF.
That should be a strong red flag, awareness, etc. Yeah.
With a septum piercing.
It is so fucking good, dude. But it's got like 330 milligrams of caffeine in one scoop.
Okay, it's called Woke is fucking 330, and this one's like right up there, 390, and he had 3 of them.
But with that, I was still drinking my normal 2 cups of coffee in the morning.
Sin.
Cycle this a little bit because I'm still taking naps like a monster.
I see your point about the tolerance. Yeah, he was just enjoying the lemony goodness, and yeah, boom.
You're like, I'm gonna go to the gym now. I'm gonna run there.
But it's okay. It's plant-based clean caffeine powered by guarana and green coffee extract. Okay, thanks, Panera.
Fucking green again.
Yeah, I just it kills me. So it's like I happen to have a Rockstar in front of me right now, and it says 160 milligrams of caffeine, famously like right along the top. 160 milligrams. Okay, this guy, if he ordered the larges, which appears he did, it was 1170 in one sitting.
Yeah, you have a rock star in front of you, and his name is Sinatra.
Yeah. This guy fucked around.
Yeah, this is
right.
Like deadly jolt ? Like this is some media bullshit. It's like 2 people have died after they like drank. It's like reporting on somebody who died of alcohol poisoning. It's like, come on, bro, you knew what you were doing. You're an adult.
Literally.
What the fuck? The guy was what, 42? Come on. Oh, it should be illegal for them to sell these. Oh, shut up, commie. Everything's got to be regulated, right? You can't regulate fucking common sense. Or legally enforce it.
Imagine if you could. Oh.
Well, watch our immigration laws change overnight. Moving along. Now, speaking of Denmark, they toasters and exploding cars. They also have exploding bombs from World War II that are still underwater that they're setting off. Want to see?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's watch. Boom.
Ooh, yeah. It's like the end of Free Willy. Fuck yes.
It's like a formerly whale donation I had. It said, boom, hell yeah.
Why were they bombing the ocean?
You mean in World War
During
II
World
or
War
now?
II. Yeah.
No,
Well, not now. I mean, but
They were-
why? They're like,
they were
finished.
depth charges.
all right, okay.
Yeah, that's
Didn't
just
really
not a
work.
variation on the upper deck. That's an actual weapon of war.
I know, yeah, depth charge, yeah, but presumably, as per the name, they are actually designed
That's
to
a
go off
weird looking AR-15.
when reaching a certain depth.
I see what you did there. That was good. Oh, look at that. I miss physical keyboards.
Yeah. I love that they filmed it as well. What a time to be alive.
Oh, of course. Of course. Speaking of weird things that they filmed, Arlington home explodes after hours-long standoff with suspect who had a flare gun, comma,
Speaking of
firearm.
AR-15s.
Yeah. And it's they are making it sound
That
like...
was my tweet about this. Is AR-15 rounds are getting fucking wild.
Have you seen the video, Drunkle?
No. That's
It's made the rounds on the social medias. Unfortunately, they clipped it right at the beginning, so we're going to be able to watch it like a few times. I thought it was a sonic boom. Okay, let me in Big and 8, and we'll go back to the beginning because it happens like
a load of Chinese lanterns.
Look at that shit.
Way!
That was right. Ah!
Well, all right.
Yeah. Valine was the first one to send this to me, and she's like, "Did you hear a boom last night? You don't think I knew she was trying to detect where I live?"
Yeah, she's trying to suss you out.
Yeah, right? And I was like, "No, I didn't. Why do you ask?" And she's like, "Okay, well, here's a story for you."
You sly bitch.
Well, she's trying her best.
Whoa!
God damn.
I love that you see the
house is
pieces of the
gone.
roof coming down. I like, good lord. And people talk about Dragon's Breath. Yeah, it's them MA55s from Lake City, standard AR-15 ammunition. It's I mean, look at that. I mean, this is what weapons of war in our neighborhoods has brought us to.
Yeah.
Yes.
There goes the neighbor. It's time to ban houses.
It's clearly.
Yeah.
The answer is always more laws.
Is there any sound to it?
Yes. Boom.
Oh, cool. Oh, it actually says the word boom.
No,
Yeah,
that
it's
was
like
that was a little
comic
onomatopoeia.
book. It's like a comic book panel.
Yeah, shraka boom. I love those words, man.
Ka-chow.
Yeah, schnicked and whatnot.
Fucking snicked. Bit of Wolverine in there. Love it. Yes. the snicketing.
Yeah. Roads are for people. Tokyo taxi driver arrested for allegedly running over pigeon.
Oh God.
What?
Wow.
Nothing was lost. What the hell? Pigeons? I've been to the UK. I've seen the pigeons. I've been to Chicago.
You guys don't have
I've
pigeons
seen...
there?
No, we do. It's just like you understand what I'm talking about. Is my point. Like run them over.
We got pigeons.
I remember I asked somebody when I was there. I said, "Jesus, this says a lot. Think about this, Sam." I said, "Okay, the pigeons are just crazy, and if you don't just walk right through the crowd of them, they're not going to move. They're so bold, they'll just stay there. You know what I mean?" And I'm like, I said, "So you get a chance to look at them up close because they only move when you're about to step on them. You got to walk as if you're gonna, then they move." It's like I noticed that a lot of them hop. They only got one leg. What is with all the one-legged English pigeons?
It's landing on really fine wires and shit.
Yeah, and somebody said they said either their leg got caught on something or they're really close to the sewer grates. Rats. And I went,
oh,
wow.
And I went, ha, ha, ha. No one was laughing. They were serious.
Well,
you got big old
we've
British
talked about those
rats
New York
snatching
rats.
pigeon legs and shit. That's okay.
Deep frying them.
Yeah.
We've talked about those New York rats before. Those are no fucking joke.
Well, them New York pigeons ain't real.
Yeah, these are Japanese pigeons. I love the idea that as the driver ran over the pigeon, he shouted out, "Roads are for people."
Yeah.
Because this is a quote here. Do you know what I mean?
He was arrested after allegedly running over a pigeon and killing it, not just injuring it. A cab driver Atsushi Ozawa, 50, of Tokyo's Nakano Ward, is suspected of violating the wildlife protection law of striking a flock of pigeons and driving off. He didn't stop to render aid, guys. Clearly, this maniac.
Hit and run.
Swap insurance details.
Your poor
I
little
love-
pigeon leg.
This Japanese man has the word sushi in his name.
I noticed
Could
that,
you
yeah.
stop being a fucking stereotype, please?
Holy heck. Okay, so according to the Metropolitan Police Department Shinjuku Police Station, the taxi reportedly had no passengers at the time and quickly accelerated right after the light changed to green. As you do.
Yeah, of course you do. Yeah.
The light
Places
turned
to go.
green and I quickly accelerated from a full stop. What?
I'm on the clock.
And he struck the pigeons. A passerby in her late 50s who witnessed the incident called him out, to which Ozawa replied by saying things like, pigeons should get out of the way, and drove away from the scene. Roads are for people. It's up to the pigeons to avoid cars. How's he wrong?
True, though.
It is true. He's not wrong.
Free Ozawa. Hashtag.
Free sushi.
Yeah.
No, that's going to give people the wrong idea, isn't it?
Right. Yeah. Free uncooked fish. No. Free the pigeon truth teller. What they were worried about is that he ran it over and it revealed their mechanical and technological innards.
Oh, yeah, that's what
Government
it is.
spy
The little drones.
Got it.
They had to keep them quiet. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do it in this order. Okay, here we go. Indianapolis woman pleads guilty after having playground sex and ends with an inadvertent headshot. Okay, Matt Christie, you knew what you were doing. Yeah, you knew what you were doing when you wrote this headline.
I'm just going to take a drink of my drink.
It was an inadvertent headshot. Really, Matt? You motherfucker? Really? You're not clever, son of a bitch. But anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, before we... Okay, listen. I don't want to be racist, all right? It's not my intention when I wake up in the morning to say, I'm going to take my Ambien and go be racist today, all right? It's not... So I'm reading this article last night, and you just tell me where you start asking questions about the demographic makeup of the people involved, okay?
Okay.
Okay. An Indianapolis woman will serve 1 year in prison and 3 years on home detention after an argument with her boyfriend, which broke out following the couple having sex in a public playground. It ended in the man's death after her handgun inadvertently went off in her hand and a bullet struck the man in it. There, that's where it happened.
Yeah.
Truth be told, same
Were
here.
they having like that dirty Richie April sex?
Well, see,
He was
that's
cleaning the gun at the time.
That's where the question came up. I'm like, her gun in her hand. So, okay, you weren't like a felonious possessor of a firearm. This was your gun. Otherwise, I would imagine you said it. Were you like like you said, that dirty Richie April sex, right? Is that what y'all were doing? Or is this a bunch of bullshit made up and it's something completely different? I started wondering about ethnic
You think they're having, like,
demographies.
freaky firearm sex.
Right. I mean, because that was a question. Is this some crazy white people? Because they're out there.
Yeah.
Right? Or is this just something else? Well, let's find out. And without having to take any guesses, let's see if we can determine the situation demographically. All right. Tanika Miller, Tonika.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
Pleaded guilty to reckless homicide on Monday. She was originally charged on May 2022 in connection with the death of 41-year-old Deshaun Roscoe. For God's sake, your last name is Roscoe, you poor bastard? And your mother named you Deshaun?
Did I spell Deshaun? I would have thought there'd be an H in it.
I would have thought there would be an apostrophe.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I legitimately, when I say poor bastard, like it sounds like this guy was just simply straight up murdered by her. Because let's read on. Miller and Roscoe have been partners in an intimate relationship for the last 5 years, according to her account, and the couple shared 2 children together. Previous reports detailed the lurid story, which ended with Roscoe's abrupt death. Yeah, you often die abruptly when shot in the fucking head at close range.
But the sex was mind-blowing.
Ha.
Damn.
Jeez.
Okay, let's not lose our heads. A man died.
But, well, I mean, he might have been firing blanks.
Let's keep our head on our shoulders and keep going.
According to what Miller told police, the pair decided to go down to the apartment's complex playground at roughly 1 a.m. in order to have sex on the blanket. An argument briefly...
As you do.
Right. An argument briefly led Miller leaving Roscoe naked at the playground before she returned to pick him up in her vehicle. Miller reportedly got out of her vehicle and told Roscoe to drive, but Roscoe shoved her in the back. Miller, who was holding a gun in her right hand, then struck Roscoe in the shoulder with her hand that was holding the gun. The gun went off and struck Roscoe in the head. You lie, in my opinion.
You lie like a fucking rug.
This is lower than crocodile piss.
It's pretty low.
Yes. I mean, you're trying to... who the hell is having a conversation with someone about who should drive, even in an argument, and is packing heat, holding it? Why? And then you want to shove the person? So naturally, saying you shove them with your gun hand, holding your gun.
Yeah, of course. What else do you do?
Right.
I think really this is just a reminder to practice safe sex.
Safety sex.
I don't know, but it blows my mind. Holy shit.
Hey! All right.
How is the assumption not that she simply shot the man in the head? Like aimed at his head and fired.
Oh, right, okay.
They must have some powder burns or something.
Oh, yeah, good show, yeah.
I guess. So
yeah, I mean, you can't really prove that the gun went off by accident, can you?
I guess not, but, literally the dude's dead. He wasn't armed. There's no... I read other stories about it. There's no signs of violence to her, like bruises, cuts, scrapes, scratches, etc., right? It's just her word that it happened. And he's dead, and she's going to go to jail for 12 months.
Okay.
See, Thomas, thank you for the $1. It always comes down to a head when you're 13% of playground sex, but commit 50% of the headshots.
Oh, no.
Oof.
Yeah, Shadowclaw, where'd the gun come from? It was hers. Why did you take... Why'd you pull heat? What? I don't understand. What? The argument got so intense to you. She does say here, she said she had the gun... Miller told police that she had brought the gun along for protection due to the late hour.
It's not the kind of protection you should be using.
At 1 a.m. playground sex, you make sure that you're, bring your shooting iron. Fuck. I don't know. Bugs me. All right. All right, let's move on to something Christmassy.
Okay.
A little nicer.
Oh, God.
Yesterday was Krampusnacht, as the Germans delightfully call it.
Yeah.
Today is St. Nicholas Day, which follows Krampusnacht. And this is what they do in Germany to celebrate the festivities of the season.
It all comes down to making children behave.
It is, because... What the hell, Germans?
That's what Krampus did. I thought he put them in a sack and then ate them.
Yeah, it's his naughty children's sack or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he can he can either beat them. He can either beat them, give them coals, eat them, or carry them to hell.
But I mean, that's if they're bad. If they're good, they get presents.
No, he just don't go. He just don't go there. Saint Nicholas handles
Santa,
that.
Yeah, Santa. See, this is yin yang here, isn't it? Like, oh, if you're bad, you're not getting any Christmas presents, and also you get eaten.
This is like some
You're
typical
gonna get
German
coal
shit.
and eaten alive.
Yeah, it's not the lack of presents that Germans punish their children with. No.
It's the devouring of
or the beating or
child bodies.
And they are here to remind you every year all about it. Now, as a quick side note, if you Krampus 2015, if you haven't seen this movie,
I've never seen. No, that's going to be my Christmas movie this year.
Do so.
Last year it was Violent Night.
It's not an R-rated horror film. I would call it more like a suspense film. But considering the low budget, fuck, dude, it's outstanding. And wait for the sound design. Turn it up. Turn the lights off. Enjoy, man. Big stormy night. Krampus shows up. It's cool. C. Thomas, thank you for the
Gave the
dog.
whole plot away.
C. Thomas, thank you for the buck. Talk shit all you want, but some of those old German names for celebrations are fucking baller. Like Krampusnacht.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oktoberfest. Shit name, innit? Oktoberfest. Come on, guys. You could do better.
Donkey Punch, I have to ask, what's more effective at bringing people together into order? Krampusnacht or Kristallnacht?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Unanswered. Okay, moving along.
What's Kristallnacht?
The Brit doesn't know?
I mean,
It was a night when the brown shirts were like unleashed and like go out and
What's the brown shit?
All right.
Okay, so Germany had some troubles in the 30s.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Right. A certain party, a workers' party
Right.
of socialists,
Yeah.
was elected to office.
Right.
Now,
Did they wear brown?
they did.
Okay, right. And then they rounded up.
Well, they just went out
Oh.
one night,
Yeah.
you know, in quote unquote revenge or justice for
Right.
some preceding events, and just smashed the shit out of everything, beat the hell out of some people. Night
I
of
see.
horrors, and like the Crystal Night, shattered night because of all the broken glass. Hence the name.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and this was in Germany.
Yes, sir.
So why was I supposed to know about it?
Well, it's a big thing. It's like in terms of precipitating events. It's like the beer hall pooch. You know, it's like it's a big thing.
The what?
The beer hall pooch. It's.
Are you just making things
No,
up?
I'm not saying. Am I making that up? That's
No.
It's an event in history where, again, this troublesome socialist workers' party
Right.
decided that a big brawl broke out that was supposed to spread as part of their plan and didn't. Like,
Was this Germans again?
yes, sir.
Right, okay.
Including a very peculiarly mustachioed man.
Man,
Yes.
he was a troublemaker, wasn't he?
Well, you know, art school and
Little
their
bit.
fucking entrance standards, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
moving along.
bastard.
Yeah. Germans. You know what?
Again.
Again, yeah. I mean, how many times? Wait, World War I, World War II, sauerkraut, the Protestant Reformation. I mean, what the hell? When's enough enough?
What's wrong with sauerkraut?
Crowdy.
They it's too crowdy.
Eh,
They really did make some huge innovations in sausage technology, though.
yes. Yeah. I mean,
A lot of people say German sausages are the worst. I disagree. and
All right.
no, that was good.
Pretty good at-
It was good. I liked it.
sausages, beer, and engines. That's what German is fucking good at.
Yeah. See, Germany is, as long as they're not in charge of things,
Yeah.
that's what you
Well,
want to
They,
avoid.
they just have to be the workers.
That's
A
right.
supporting act, maybe.
They're designing guns. Good, well done. You're designing, it's as long as they don't have the power to use them. That's when it becomes a problem.
Yeah. They're good. If you fucking around with like meats and everything, that's good. Yeah, oh yeah, okay, danke very much. And your cars are excellent. Yeah. We do the ethnic cleansing. No, Germany. No, you've gone too far now, mate.
Well, I
Bring
mean,
it back. Bring it back to the sausages.
Valine, when I was like busting balls on this last night in a voice chat, she brought up the you know the titty shirts that they wear in the Oktoberfest, the ladies with the big push-up corsets.
Titty shirts until just now, but yes, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, she said, "Well, we gave the world that. You're welcome." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
You did
Yeah, but
something.
also Lederhosen. So. I mean, I don't like the name Oktoberfest. I think the only lazier name than that is Fireplace.
Is that really? That's what you focused in on? Okay.
Coffee pot.
That's-
All right.
It's almost
It's
like
just-
names are
Stupid.
It's a festival. It's in October. Oh, what will we call it?
It's never in October though.
I have an idea. Is it? Which is never in October?
No, ours is in like June.
You're not German.
That's it's probably not even fun.
Yeah. Slang.
Oh, there's your fucking there's your sirens. I have to tell you about the Hitler guy's stash in the tie-dye shirt and basketball I saw at work. All right, I can't wait to hear it. Thank you, Valine.
Zed Hero, that I really would like to think that's a Churchill quote. That's awesome. He used to say the Huns are either at your feet or your throat. Nice. Sounds based like something Churchill would do.
Yeah, Churchill had like a history of
more
some
sirens, yeah.
sick burns. You know?
Oh Lord, yeah. Yeah. He was a sharp-based man. And
just
being
a bit of a
liquored a
bitch,
lot of
wasn't
the time helped. You know, as
Yeah.
A lot of champagne, wasn't it?
yeah, fuck that mental filter.
Champagne and
You know.
cigars. Get in, man. That's branding for you there.
So Taylor Swift is named Times Person of the Year as she's lauded for being a quote master storyteller of the modern era.
All right.
I thought she was just a singer.
That's
Well,
yeah.
should we say musician? Should we say musician?
The 33-year-old pop megastar, who they repeat 3 times in this article, is now a billionaire. I mean, Daily Mail.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! Get off her dick. What the hell?
The thing is, like, if you say anything bad about Taylor Swift, like, you're gonna end up with a fucking car getting crashed into your house or something.
Oh, yeah.
Swifties
Yeah.
are fucking mental.
Gearfully, thank you for the $4. Hold up. I also shared how my now boyfriend drunk dialing me from Oktoberfest is how I learned about the lack of bras. Yeah, apparently that's an external corset and there is no bra involved in them push-up situations.
I will be your bra. Got to support the ladies.
Right. So other possible people for Times Person of the Year were Vladimir Putin, Zelensky,
Of course.
Barbie, King Charles.
The doll?
Yes.
Is there not rules to this thing?
King Charles
It's a person, Drunkle. Are you sexist?
and Sam Altman.
Who's Sam Altman?
I have no idea.
I don't know who the fuck that is either.
Swift spoke of her NFL star boyfriend, Travis Casey, for the first time publicly, mentioning the attention she has gotten when she... I don't give a fuck. What the hell am I reading that for? Like, her... Okay, dude. Travis. Bro. She's going to write a song about you.
Yeah. You just research, bro.
She is the master storyteller of our era, after all, and you are about to become a tale of drama, sir.
Hell yeah.
Hope it's worth it.
She knew you were trouble when you walked in. Trouble. Legend. What the fuck is going on at Times offices, man? I'm not saying Zelensky.
Scared.
I just, like, Putin, whoever the fuck Sam Altman is, Barbie, King Charles, because he
Who's the king?
Ascended through acclamation of death. Okay.
Just old school nepotism. But, he is a king. Barbie is not real. Sam Altman, I'm guessing, is also not real. I mean, Hitler was Person of the Year as well. You know, I think it's just whoever's had like the most effect.
Who's had the most year?
Who yeared the hardest?
I'm surprised that they didn't go with Zelensky, but it's like, that's a second-rate entertainment show now.
Yeah, no one's interested in that anymore.
That's right.
A lot of people enjoyed the first season, but then it just got a bit contrived.
Right. And then the controllers of Hollywood took over and changed the narrative.
Yeah, they changed the story. No one was interested.
I mean,
couple of recastings.
You can crack jokes all you want, but that's what it really turned into. Like Zelensky was like really, really butthurt and depressed, and you know,
he was mad no one would let him speak at the fucking Oscars.
Yeah, he was heartbroken.
Right.
It's like, I thought you cared. Like, dude, you've gotten like billions. You've gotten more money than the Palestinians, and that's saying something. What the fuck?
Got more money than Taylor Swift.
Yeah, holy shit. More U.S. representatives have carried Ukrainian flags into fucking Congress than they've carried American flags. What are you complaining about?
The author of this article is quite unfortunately named Germania Rodriguez Polio.
That is a hell of a name.
That really is. Wow.
Pick a
Germania.
fucking nationality, woman. Christ.
Time for some space news.
Yes.
NASA's James Webb captures a real monster face in
Yes.
deep space. Newly discovered galaxy spewing out stars has ghoulish formation.
My
Billing
God, I
out
love the James
stars.
Webb, man.
Do
Fuck
you want to
yes.
see the fucking
Oh, wait, do we?
the ghoulish monster, real monster that it captured from deep space?
Real monsters?
That's
Yes.
what a
The
real.
Nickelodeon show?
Those are real monsters.
It was real monsters. Yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
But yes, I do want to see.
There it is.
Whoa!
Holy shit.
Oh wait, I fucked up. That's the artist's impression.
Oh.
Oh.
Right? Yeah.
You would imagine being the person who found that, though. You would freak out.
Well, of
wouldn't you?
course you would, and that looks really
I-
cool. But an
I
artist's
stared into the abyss and it looked back.
Yeah, an artist's impression of AZTECC71 shows the ghostly object with two eyes and a large open mouth, blah, blah, blah. Artist's impression. Okay, so what was the actual taken picture? How the fuck did you get one from the other?
That's, yeah. Artist impression, mate, you know? And if you can make a fucking angel statue out of knives, then you can make a ghoulish face out of this.
You are taking this a lot better than I did. I was vexed.
I mean, I thought James Webb is like famed for its clarity in images, is it not?
Yeah, that was the idea.
This looks like the loading screen to a Spectrum 28K.
That was oddly specific.
I
Are you still angry about the loading screen?
a lot of the games didn't load. I still hear the noise.
I
wasn't
admit
angry,
this
I was
looks
blessed.
really cool.
Yeah, too cool.
Right. And that, bro.
Did they, in that artist's impression, did they put a little space shuttle going into its mouth?
No.
It's just too cool, isn't it?
This
It's
really
like,
is the abyss staring back at you. You're right. It's just
Yeah, it's like when, you go to like some kind of villain's evil lair, and it's a volcano in the shape of a skull. It's just
Yeah.
too good. We should have known.
pisses me off. Oh, did I say we got 2 follow-up stories?
Oh yeah.
So the teen that was stabbed to death over the sweet and sour sauce outside the McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
McDonald's.
Yeah, what do you call it?
By the lanyard.
Yeah.
McDonald.
So I mean, there she is, 16-year-old girl. She was stabbed for her sweet
Right.
and sour sauce by another 16-year-old. She's going to spend. She's 16, so she's going off to a youth detention center until the time when she's 21, when district laws can allow her to be released, and then she will be at 21 years old. So she got 6 years in a youth facility.
And the girl who shot her boyfriend in the head
Got a year.
got a year.
You don't
Like
you just-
she's not even going to, like, I know Gladiator Academy, blah blah blah, right? Okay, youth facilities are so hard. They ain't nothing like a fucking prison.
But you don't like turn 21 and then go to like big boy prison?
Not for her.
No way.
Yeah, it's just until she was arrested and charged, in connection with the killing, 1st-degree murder. She was charged with, pled guilty to 1st-degree murder, and they gave her 6 years at a youth facility, released upon 21 years old. So rest of her life, good to go, over some fucking sweet and sour sauce.
Doesn't seem worth it.
Well, I mean, it doesn't seem worth it, but I mean, like, holy shit, how are you not like Okay, I'll say it. What happened to Black Lives Matter? Isn't that the thing? Isn't that the thing?
No, that's gone. That went away in 2020.
Apparently, it only matters who does the killing. Anyway, that because we did this story. I did this story when you stab somebody over like. I'm not trying to be a dick, but that's the worst sauce McDonald's has. I mean, I know that's not the point here, but I mean, it just makes it worse.
Maybe barbecue.
Yeah, barbecue's. I like McDonald's barbecue sauce actually.
Yeah,
it's got a little tang. It's nice.
Look, well, I like a tang.
Yeah.
I also enjoy not being stabbed.
Yeah, that's also a pastime of mine.
I think McDonald's is at fault here for not giving out enough condiments.
I wonder if a wrongful, the kid died, right?
Yes.
Yes, murder charge.
First degree murder.
I wonder if there's going to be a wrongful death suit against McDonald's.
Oh. Yeah. I see what you mean. There is a
Because
surplus of
you charge for your
scumbag
sauces.
ambulance chasing lawyers out there. Someone's going to convince someone advertising from late night TV.
Oh, yeah.
McDonald's will just settle on that as well.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, they're not gonna-
That's
they're
exactly
not
why
gonna
they'll
take that to
show up.
court.
Smart lawyers go for the money, as the saying goes, as I understand it. Anyway, speaking of other wonderful things going on in the district, carjackers reject an Android phone for not being a real iPhone.
Oh wow, fucking hell, brilliant! I knew it was a good idea getting an Android. I'm safe.
Got standards, huh?
He's working early morning hours in Northwest DC. He was approached by two armed men who proceeded to take everything he had in his pockets, except his Android phone. They left him with that because they actually said, Jesus. They basically looked at my phone and were like, oh, that's an Android? We don't want this. I thought it was an iPhone.
Can I have all my stuff back then, please?
Yeah, it's like, no, we want everything.
Clearly, I'm poor.
God damn it, Sid. What is your problem, man?
I'm just mad. I'm at a higher risk of carjackings.
Yes, you are.
In
I think they
Northwest
left him his
DC,
Android,
anyway.
Get yourself.
Good thing I don't go down there much.
Considering that it was like yellow and red, and this is called Mac Daily News, I'm like, is this like McDonald's news? Like it?
Your best source for McNews.
Yeah. I'd say the Mac Daily News take. Please help support Mac Daily News by getting your Happy Meal today. You know,
This just makes you want to go get a fucking flip phone.
Oh man, I love flip phones.
Them old school bricks, man. The Motorola brick.
Yeah, the Nokia fucking shithouse.
Would that be like a dumb phone? We have smartphones. Is that a dumb phone?
Yeah, you know, a company. It's a phone is a touchscreen, looks like an Android, iPhone, whatever, right? But it does not connect to the internet. It just allows you to make calls and send text messages, and that's it.
That's a phone.
But deliberately, like, do you want to make a choice to not be sucked into the whole of social media and, you know, etc.? Like, do you want to go back to that, but still have a quality phone of today that you can watch media on, make calls, and send basic text-based text messages, and that's it? And they called it a Wise phone. That's clever marketing.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sage device.
I know. I heard about that because a streamer I watched was talking about it. He goes, "This is my new phone, and I'm happy about it, man. I'm living a peaceful life now. There's no one can get a hold of me." And they're like, "Why didn't you respond?" And I'm like, "Because I wasn't in my office."
Because fuck you. That's why.
Yeah, I didn't get your message, so I got back to my office. Like, it's like, well, don't you have your phone on you? I have my phone. Yes. So it's like my Motorola brick. Yeah.
I like being able to listen to things on my phone.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
You know? Not big on the watching of things, though.
I got a computer and TV for that.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Well, here's the thing.
I mean, but what is a TV but a very large phone?
Things that Drunkle don't exist. Tried getting inside an Arizona home through a doggy door and got stuck.
Javelina.
Yeah, these are them not pigs.
Sounds like a Prince song, doesn't it? Javelina.
It does.
Yeah. Look at these. Look at these disgusting fucking things. Yes.
Holy shit.
This thing's coming
Oh,
through.
so shit, it's got the door around it. Right, fuck. Okay.
Yeah. Look, imagine coming into your house and these things are there, and they're bacon wrapped tanks, man. They're just like, you know, any other feral pig-esque swine-inator.
Swininator. Nice.
Yeah. Is it? They backed out of the frame. It was captured, freed, and released. Why? They both likely smelled food inside. They smelled food inside the house, so they broke in.
I've been known to do that.
Hogs of war. Nice. Javelina. There you go.
Right. It's a soft J. Okay.
Yeah. So we just. It's Arizona, man. I'd capture, release my ass, shoot them till they're
They
dead.
cross the border or something.
Just
Why is
take
it
care
soft
of that.
J?
All right.
Nip that in the bud.
So now for some. Oh, shut up. This is the most toxic news site I know of. Not because of toxic news, just because everything repeats and reloads and auto refresh. And I hate it. Arizona. I hate your. Okay. Dog that killed 8 coyotes to protect sheep running for Farm Dog of the Year. Hell yeah.
Fuck yes.
Best dog
Yes.
ever. Look at this guy. Look at him.
Man, he's seen some shit.
Yeah. A dozen fucking coyotes. Or was it 11? Hold on. A pack of 11 coyotes, and he overcame them all to protect the livestock at his Decatur home. And I need your help. He was injured. He's been through 2 surgeries. And people are just pouring in. Doggo of the Year.
Good boy.
Yeah.
God damn.
He was injured severely and is still ticking. Like, he's good to go.
You've got a job to do, Polly.
Well, yeah. And he's got one eye that was like what do they call it? Where differently colored eyes.
Heterochromia.
Oh, heterochromia.
Yeah, he's got that. And I thought the poor guy had one missing eye because it's so much darker than the other. No, his eyes are fine. His eyes are fine. So if you see a picture of him and you think that, no. It was all, well, he was biting and taking down ones at the front. It's all like thorax damage.
Good boy.
You know what I mean? And he kept going, man. Killed 8 of them. 8.
Farmers tend to get donkeys. Because donkey, if you put them in like with the field with like sheep or some shit like that, coyotes come in. The donkeys get really fucking protective over the things that they're in the field, and will just step on them.
Wow.
Donkeys will fuck up coyotes, man. And so will this good boy.
Yeah, Casper's his name, and he's the best doggo, and he's like sheepdog of the year in a big way. Like I said, like, he's like 4 or 5 times the next dog, and it's like, well, yeah,
Fuck yeah! Well, it was Paris Hilton's fucking French poodle. Get fucked, mate. This dog's a warrior.
Exactly. Whose dog was it that was kidnapped? And they were.
That was. Oh, hang on. Is it one of the Kardashians?
It was. I forget, but everyone was. I remember we were joking about it because like the story was.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga. It was her stupid little
Lady
pocket
Gaga.
rat that was kidnapped, and no one was worried about. Like it was like her dog keeper that was also kidnapped, and no one cared. It was. I forget.
We cared.
Yeah,
We did.
Here on the AAA, we cared.
Oh.
Okay, that's
so
a fact.
Penultimate article. Alexandria, Virginia, sent out a warning about ski mask ban, but it only went to residents in public housing.
Wow.
Public housing is
Counselor housing.
the ghetto.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right.
So it went to who it was supposed to go
You're
to.
right. It's like, I'm sorry. Virginia's housing authority.
We call it efficiency.
They mailed out a warning about the city's ski mask ban last week, and some recipients say it feels prejudicial. The law had been on the books for years, though it rarely was enforced and entirely disregarded during the pandemic. The letter notified residents that it was effective immediately. Alexandria police will arrest anyone over 16 who was caught wearing a ski mask, but it only went to the residents of public housing. So
I like the photo they got because I saw the picture
Uh-huh.
before I saw the headline, and I thought it was going to be like, "Have you seen this man?" You know, this is like the victim's description of their assailant. Looks like a
Have you seen this ski mask?
right. It looks like that fucking nebula in space, or at least an artist's impression of it.
yeah. I mean, clearly, Channel 4 Washington hasn't really caught up with the whole AI thing, because if you were to say into your most basic AI generator or type in your most the prompts of ski mask, balaclava, whatever the fuck, you're going to do better than this.
Yeah, you could just Google ski mask.
I mean, this looks like something Sinatra did with MS Paint live. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it.
I got your description right here.
Like, look, they only had so many stamps. They had to choose where they were going. Efficiency was a point, and so they made a call.
Yeah, no, I'm down with that.
Yeah. It's Mary Jane who received the letter said, "That's just like to me, like saying only what? Capital B black kids doing this? That's her sentence. What do you?
Didn't go to white kids, so
That's
Why-
just
why
like
does
to
ski
me,
masks-
like saying only what? Black kids doing this? What?
Dude, this
that's
is
just like
learned.
me, like saying only what black kids do this.
This is learned, Polly.
Yeah, this is what is it? Eubonics,
Yes, it is you.
African American vernacular.
No, that is not. That's a bad excuse for just. You talk like
Did I say
it's-
eubonics or eugenics?
My.
Ski masks always look so shocked, don't they?
Oh my God! Only to public housing residents? But yeah. Well, that's horrifying. Right.
Oh, how soon until you get like ski masks that say like "Supreme" on the forehead?
Oh, that's already a thing. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, it's surely they did a crowbar, didn't they? A
Did a
brick.
What would both of you just brick about?
The Supreme brick.
Supreme.
Oh,
They released a brick. People went mad over it. The crowbar, I understand, because you need a crowbar.
well, yeah. How else you can get into homes you don't live in?
Exactly.
Among other things.
Yeah. Okay, so now for our final article, who's in that tree? It's an owl.
Nice.
Look, you see him? Look at him.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, look at the little guy in there. He's like, so this lady just bought her Christmas tree from a lot, brings it home. That motherfucker was just sitting there solid as a rock for 4 days before a carpet cleaner who was there came in and went, "Hey, that's a really cool, realistic ornament." And but no, like they got a picture. Where's dude? We're at the. Look at him. He's sleeping. He's sleeping.
Chilling. He's warm for the first time in his life.
Yeah. Look at him. Yeah.
Free owl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there he is. There's the guy. And he's like,
I mean, you keep them, don't you?
that is
I would definitely.
that is an
keep him.
extremely decorated tree.
That owl looks so comfortable in the guy's hands. Like he's
Yeah.
having a great time.
I don't think he wanted okay. I was reading about this particular kind of horned owl, and I guess they're little guys like that. That's their they're not massive dudes. There's little dudes, and that is their thing. Like not only are they fantastic hunters like most owls, they're the rock solid ones that just sit there like don't move like a moth. They're just until a mouse walks by, and then all of a sudden swooping death from above. Look at him.
Moth was your comparison.
Well, haven't you ever noticed that? A moth will land a spot on your wall near a light, and you'll come back 3 days later, and that motherfucker's still there.
No, but I'm going to start
take
paying
your word
attention
for it.
now. Yeah.
Well, yeah, they don't fly around. I agree with you. This is the first time he's been
Moth.
warm in his life. I don't think he wanted to leave. He was fine being there. Like until he got hungry, I don't think he would have moved.
I'd be keeping that owl. That's my owl now.
That looks like a great pet. I'm just saying. It's a wild owl, so you
Yeah.
probably have to
Oh,
go
I'd
get
love an
some.
owl.
That'd be awesome. And
Well, I mean, you have a pet owl. You just like open a window on the night time. It goes, feeds itself, comes home. The only thing you got to do is clean up like mouse bones every now and again.
yeah, there'd be an
Seems
owl
worth
pellet
it.
here and there, and that's it.
Yeah.
I delighted in the idea that he was just flying around and spotted a parking lot Christmas tree seller and thought, "Oh look, a little patch of forest," and went and landed. And then
Oh yeah.
next thing he knew, he was in this home and was like, "Oh, it's really warm now. I'm just gonna just sit here."
Yeah. If I don't move, she won't throw me out.
Yeah, just got to chill.
Yeah.
No big deal.
It's like the dude living on her couch that's been there for a while. It's like, well, if he can be here, why can't I?
He hasn't moved for 4 days either. What the shit?
that's my delightful. I'm trying for the whole Advent season to end
Now
on
this
it.
is our top story online this morning. Do you remember Casper? What a cutie!
I mean,
Over
no,
a year ago,
I love
this
that. I love
figure
this.
Chat can
fought
hear it.
off a pack
It
of
started
11
auto-playing. There's
coyotes
Doggo.
to protect the livestock at his Decatur home.
Yeah.
After that
just-
attack,
He's being a good boy.
It's
Oh, look at his little bandages.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know you can't hear it, but it just I hate this news channel so much. It's just with the autoplay bullshit, and it doesn't matter how many times you try and hit it up with this. You try and block shit.
You can right click on the tab and hit mute.
Yeah.
You could, but my concern is that I'm losing.
You could.
I'm losing the story that I'm loading because it will load another story. I had to refresh this page to bring back the Doggo story, like before we started.
I don't mind seeing Casper again. He's a
Yeah.
good boy.
So he's got the bandages. This is after his surgeries, and oh man, you don't need to. He's doing fine. The money's flooded in, and of course, because look at him. He's just like yeah. He's just.
Dogs don't really care about money, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, look at his ear. Oh, he's like Ghost in the last episode of Game of Thrones.
Does the owl have a ski mask? No.
What?
I think this is delightful. Like, you bring home a Christmas tree, it's got an owl in it, and a really cool one at that. That just it's happy to be there and be an ornament for you.
Yeah, he's just happy to chill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's too bad he didn't sit on top of the tree. I would pass over an angel for an owl.
Fuck yeah! I like the idea that, like, instead of like, we start decorating trees with birds of prey during the festive season. I think this should become a new tradition. Yes, live ones. Yeah.
Tether them so in case they fly away, they can't go very far.
Yeah, but then if they all start flying, they might just fuck off with your tree. Right, so there's a couple of teething problems here. I'll work something out.
Yeah.
Sin and Polly, Sin and Drunkle, do you recognize the owls in the Christmas tree? Well, she didn't for 4 days. It took this guy to notice.
He was, dare I say, eagle-eyed.
Nice. And so there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That brings us to the end of our show. Looking at the clock, it's time to wrap it up. I do have a game, but we're out of time. And just, how long-winded Sin is.
I know.
Fuck.
I blame the Japanese pigeons.
As you should.
No, I'm just kidding. It's okay. It was going to be a short game anyway. I didn't have any slots for it, as I tend to call them. So it's okay. I'll have it for next week, and it'll be embiggenated. So that's a good thing. It all worked out in the end.
Nice.
Yeah. So a few questions before we wrap it up and close it up. And these guys get out of my sitting room. Did I bother to carpentry a new window for them? They don't seem to care.
I thought you said you hired guys. Are you lying?
No, I carpentryed it. I made the call. I'm claiming it.
I don't think that counts, but okay.
No,
I did the weather stripping.
Not buying it.
No.
There's a
But I
reason
got a
you're not
video
feeling
going up on
cold
the
drafts on
Sass
your
channel.
neck, man, because I weather stripped it.
All we got for Christmas was lies.
Sons of bitches. So any questions you have? Yep, now would be the time. Drunkle, what's up with the Epic Gameage?
Man, I was meant to do some gamers today. I was meant to have the poll for naming the citrus-based ale, which is being made on Brewpub Simulator.
Right.
But I just got home too late, mate. I got home half an hour before this show started. I just did not have time today. But I will be around on Friday. Maybe we'll take care of it then. And you know what? I'm feeling over on twitch.tv/drunkleplays this Sunday, I'm feeling some Jackbox.
Oh. All right.
Nice. Sin, got something for
I
us?
have a
Got
video going up on the Sin and Sass channel. Go check that out.
Nice. And then, of course, on Friday is the big donation day that I'm doing on Noir Bar. And Sin is going to drop 20 on it.
I thought you had to leave early Friday.
Well, I'm going to do the best I can to... Yeah, it's going to be on Noir Bar, and I do have to leave early on Friday.
Okay, I thought it was next weekend. Yeah, I got 20% on the goodness.
Yeah, 8%. It's going to PTSD support animals for PTSD suffering vets, which is an awesome charity because it makes a massive difference. And no opiates, no therapy, just a doggo. And as we established today, doggos for the win. Am I right? No, it actually does make a huge... Yeah. Those trained dogs really do make a fucking massive difference. The stats are real. It has a better effect than drugs. Lower suicide rates, unbelievable. So, yeah, I'm all for that charity. So, every single donation I get on Friday, be it on... I'm trying to sound nice, and that's the donation that comes up, a tree across the bitch's face. Well, she knows what she did. Gamer Valine, thank you for the 650. Be careful what you wish for. I have a massive owl that hangs out in the 70-ish foot pine in my backyard. We have to go out with the dog when it's around, as my 21-pound dog is prey size.
Wow.
A 21-pound...
70-foot pine as well.
Those are just big numbers. Those are like Arizona numbers. They got owls that can take out 21-pound dogs. That doesn't strike me as small.
It's not.
It's not. So yeah, we'll be doing the big donations. Do you recognize the sex in the playground, Drunkle?
I do not recognize the sex in the playground. Do you think because Gamer Levine can't be a lot bigger than that dog? Is she also these birds?
She's also prey, yes.
Yeah, I think that's why she's going out with the dog. It's the other way around. She's lying to us. She needs the dog for protection so she doesn't get
She's using
snatched.
the dog as bait, as a decoy.
Negative verse. Probably that's what I put my work charity into. Good. That's fucking awesome charity. It was a friend of mine that tragically passed away that pointed that out to me. That, hey, did you ever think about this charity? And I'm like, no. And she started talking about it, and I looked into it. An unbelievable charity. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to be doing for both Noir Bar, every donation I get, and on AAA, every donation I get. And Sinatra generously is going to throw in on top of that. So that's awesome. So that'll be happening Friday, December 8th.
Yeah.
The right day for it. And any last minute things? Drunkle, do they have owls in England? Cannibalistic Wizard would like to know.
Because we're fucking owls. Harry Potter had an owl.
Oh, that's right. The one that kept showing up.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's if anyone ever asks how long do owls live, the answer is about 6 movies.
On that note, well, thank you for coming, everybody. Thank you very much for the generous donations. Drunkle, if they're just hoping to see us soon, where would they want to direct their attention to? When will they see us next?
That'll be on the Silent Sin channel on Friday at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. EST, 4:30 Central, and 5:30 a.m. on Christmas Island, Pollybobs.
Excellent. Christmas Island. It's its time of year.
It's your time.
Yeah, time to shine. And there it is, everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you again for the donations, and we'll see you on Friday. Have a good night, everyone.
Later.